Hi, I'm going to give an overview now of a great new product we have on the TV Trade website. It's the TV Star 19-inch LED TV. You can see it comes in this outer box here and little handle on top here. So I'll just move that out of the way quickly and we'll look at what comes in it here. So the first thing is to say that this TV, it's suitable for use with Stairview in terms of tuning in all the channels, and it gives great picture quality on it. In terms of the accessories that come with it, we have a user manual that's in English, which we can see here. We have a set of AAA batteries, which is for use with the remote control. We have two little leads that come with it, the most significant of which is this 3.5mm to RCA lead. Increasingly what TVs are now coming with 3.5mm outputs, and you just convert it to whatever type of use you want, whether it's SCART, RCA, etc. RCA is quite popular on the continent, but not so much so in Ireland and the UK. So just move that quickly over to the side, and we'll come to the remote itself. It's a great remote with this, both because it's large, chunky buttons, and also because it's good range, good angle. Okay, so you can work it from. It works out quite well from that perspective. So we come along anyway to the television itself here. It comes with this effectively a 3-pin plug on it. There's an adapter and the 2-pin plug, the 3-pin plug converter, and the TV itself. So it's 19-inch on it, and the energy rating on it is quite good because it's all LED TVs are rated well in that perspective anyway. You can see here, we'll see the rating there on the power thing, 21 watts, okay? So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to rotate this around in steps and just show you the various inputs, outputs, etc. Okay? So if we come along here, we'll see that we have the 3.5mm outputs here. So this will be basically used in conjunction with the RCA cable I showed earlier, and this one here almost never used, okay? We have an antenna in, so basically we take a feed from a Stairview aerial, feed it directly in, and I'm actually going to demonstrate this later in the video. This is actually working with our UHF aerial, show you how good reception is. We have a USB port here for adding on a USB key, a hard drive, etc. And you're able to use some of the various record and media player functionality that comes with this TV. And then we have a HDMI output here as well. Clearly, our input here, clearly if we had something like a Skybox, we'd use the HDMI input just to feed directly to it. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to show the inputs on the bottom of the box. I don't know if you can see that. That's it. So the key ones here, we'll just go through them, is the SCART. If you have an older thing like a standard definition satellite receiver, or for instance if you were using a VCR or something like that, you'd use the SCART to connect. There's a VGA input on it as well, and that's very, very handy because you can take a feed, we'll say from a DVR, and use it as a monitor effectively. And there's other things here like you can add in headphones and things like that, so you can just feed directly, listen to it. Now the other thing to note here is the screws here. So although we've the bracket mounted on this and it comes with 3 screws and everything you need to stand it up, obviously increasingly people are mounting these in walls simply because they're so light and slim. What I'll say on this particular one is the VESA standard 100, and what that means is there's a standardisation between people who make both brackets and televisions, and it just means that the distance here is 100mm, and it just means that any VESA 100 ones, so we list accessories, brackets that are suitable to be used with this. So what we'll do next is I'm just going to come, I'm going to turn it right around, I'm going to tip it down this way, and what we can see here is there's a range of buttons on the top of the TV. So there's a power button, a menu button, or source button, a menu button, then there's channel up and down and volume up and down. Okay, and it's very, very handy that it has this, because in the event where you lose your remote control or there's no batteries or something like that, a lot of TVs now have no button control on it, and it just means that no remote means you can't even turn the TV on. With this one, a lot of flexibility here. You can bring the menus, all the rest of it, so effectively you can use it to a very large extent. And what I'm going to do here now, and I think this is a useful part of the demonstration, is just to show you how good the picture on this particular TV is. So what I'm doing first of all is I'm just going to plug this into a power source, and then I have a coaxial cable here that's being fed directly from a UHF aerial that I have on the roof. Just power this in here now. I'm just going to grab the remote control and I'll hit the power button just to power this on. So we'll just go on there in a second. So you see, just the screensaver first of all, and then it's directly into, in this case here, it's just the news channels. You can just see the picture resolution on it. It's really, really super. So these televisions have been a huge success for us, simply because they're, you know, a very competitive price, but they're the picture resolution and all the rest of it, the general design of the product, it's absolutely excellent. So that's it anyway, an overview of the TV Star 19-inch LED TV.